Alright, so people of the internet, I wanted to hop on here and show you how it is that I uploaded maps to my Garmin eTrex 20X. Said that was going to be my next video, and well, here it is. It's the next video. I thought that I'd take this moment and show you guys. That is one of my complaints about the Garmin software. It is very clunky, so it definitely took me some playing around with and research to figure that out, which I'm going to kind of show you what it is that I did. So anyway, as you can see here, let me go into my map here. Maybe if I can figure out how to do this. So going into my map, as you can see, there's no routes, there's no streets, the topo information is gone, there is nothing there. So anyway, as you can see, it really just kind of shows the base map that came with the Garmin when I bought it. It's kind of showing some of the major roads, but none of the in-depth roads. It's definitely not showing my neighborhood or any of the other locations that are close. It has no topo information. So that is going to be something that I change and update. Stick around and I'll show you how that's done.
Alright, so as you saw, didn't have any maps installed on my Garmin to show the topo information. Didn't have any of the streets. Just kind of, well, it had the main streets. It had basically the base map, the basic just free map that came with Garmin. I went ahead and plugged in the Garmin to the computer. I'm using a Mac. So I'm going to show you how it is that I downloaded the maps to my Garmin. So the first thing, I went to GPS File Depot. That is a great free website. You can narrow it down by specific country, narrow it down to a specific U.S. state. I went ahead and chose a U.S. state. I chose Texas for a couple of the maps that I have. I also went ahead and chose an Idaho one. Decided to download that last night and put that on my Garmin. So as you can see, it downloaded down here. That's going to be in my downloads folder. But basically, you can click in here, pick whatever state it is that you'd like. You can filter out what it is that you want or need in a map that you download. You can also take a look at the maps for that specific state or area, and across over here on the right is going to be the different kind of features that this map has. The check marks indicate that has that feature. Easy install. By the way, easy install is very nice. You also have featured editor's choice. That's actually the one that I downloaded, the Idaho topo. Take a look what map it is that you'd like to put down, download it. It'll take a little while to download. Once it's done downloading, because I'm using a Mac, I go into Finder. In the Finder, I'll go down into Downloads, and my suggestion is to set up a file or a folder specifically for your GPS unit. I have that on an external hard drive, but there's my folder. That's really everything I'm going to be tossing onto my Garmin, whether it's maps, whether it's geocaches, whatever it is. That's basically where it is that I put it. So once you got your map downloaded, once you have it moved over to the specific folder or file location that you want, it's going to come in a zipped file. You just go ahead and double click it and it's going to extract. Now, like I was saying earlier, one of my biggest, gripes is the clunkiness of their software. You do have to have multiple softwares installed to your computer in order to install custom maps to your Garmin. Now, you can buy custom maps from Garmin, but I'm cheap, so I download my own. Might take a little bit longer, might not necessarily have all the data that I want all in one map. Might need to do some research, but that's okay. I'm willing to do that to save $100. 10 minutes of research and I've got the maps that I need. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. But the software that you download, you can get that from Garmin. Garmin Basecamp, Garmin Map Install, Garmin Map Manager, and Garmin Express. Now, these all do different things. They could all very easily be in one software. Why they're not, I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody smarter than me. Garmin decided not to do it all in one. It's clunky, it's awkward, it's annoying. It looks like it was made back in the early 2000s, late 90s. Some of these are pretty bad. Anyway, I got it downloaded. I got it, got the file unzipped. There it is. I double clicked on it. It is going to automatically open up the map manager. The map manager, it does look for these specific GM API file types that you download. Double click on it. It's going to go ahead and open. Go ahead and install the map. And then from there, all right, let's take a look at the map installer. Map installer. There it is. The following maps will fit on your eTrex 20X Idaho Topo send maps. So that's going to take some time. I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up here and show you the map as it is on my Garmin. Alright, so it is done. It has been installed on my Garmin. It is finished. You go ahead and click done down here in the map install. That's going to go ahead and just kind of clean it up. Close out that program. And as you see over here on the Garmin, it has got the new map that I have just installed. Now, I believe that you can also see that in the base camp. Let's just take a look and see if that's the case. Little birdie told me that you could. Alright. There we go. Let's head down to Idaho. Idaho. Who the ho? You the ho. This is, like it shows right here, your base camp. Base camp is just really the basic maps that come pre-installed. Now, I'm originally from the great state of Idaho. I do go back to visit on occasion, and let's just go ahead and pull it up and take a look. That actually looks all right. Let's take a look at Craters of the Moon. If you've never been, I do highly suggest it. It is an absolutely eerie area to be in. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. You got your different buttes, mountains, etc., etc. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm in love with that topo. Topo? Whatever it's called. We know now that it's working in the Basecamp application on the Mac. Let's check it out on the Garmin and take a look and see what it looks like there.
Well, forgive the fact that this is no longer on my head. I ended up breaking my headband there that holds the camera. Let me switch hands here. But I think this might work a little bit better since, you know, you can see what it is that I'm doing. So I just went ahead and put a couple of different maps on this Garmin, and I'll show you how that looks. Let it load for a minute. Or is that as much as it's going to load? That's as much as it's going to load. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and hit Setup Map. Select map. Let's go ahead and enable Idaho Topo. Back, and let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Oh, you see it just enabled. You can see all the little lakes. Look at that. So much better. That is so much better. Look at that. So that's basically adding maps to the Garmin eTrex 20. It was clunky. It was not so much fun, but I was able to get it done. So there it is. That's what it looks like. So go out and have fun. Go out and enjoy the outdoors with your Garmin. And don't forget, take along the puppies. Yes, we do. We take along the little baby puppies, don't we? Yes, we do. Because you protect us, huh? Yes. And then protect us from the evil tree rats. Yes, that's your job. You can go get the squirrel. You go get the squirrel. You go get the squirrel. Yes, that's what you're gonna do. Go get the squirrel. Go get him. Go get her. Go get him. Go get the squirrels. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Well, you didn't find him? Alright, well, that's it. I'm done. This was a great video. I'll let the big protectors, the big old tough dogs, get back to it. Protect me while I edit this video. I'm out.